Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the oversized braided band. The oversized braided band. I'll be using this is fiber, 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 fiber. Okay, I'll be using fiber, and the wideness I will cut is 14 inches, and then the length I will use is 40. Wideness 14. I will squeeze the 14 together. Length 40. All right. Oversized braided band. After doing that, I will wrap it. If you don't wrap, you will not be able to fix it into your prepared material that you want to use to braid it. It cannot go in by itself, so you need to wrap it so that it will go in without having to break and pieces on the way. So you just wrap it with any available material, and this is the material I will be using for the project. Is a metallic material, so you can work with any material. It can be satin, it can be crochet, it can be stretchy silk, any material of choice. But I don't really think that HOK will be able to take this, but I still believe that if you want to use HOK, it's possible. All right, so we'll go ahead and fix the fiber into the material. One very important thing I forgot to say is that while you try to protect the fiber from breakage by wrapping it, please do not don't squeeze the material too tight. You know, fiber is very flexible. You can turn this 14 inches to 2 inches if you want. So you just have to sew on it freely, wrap it freely, and sew freely as well, so that you don't have issues of it becoming smaller than what you want. So by the time I finished wrapping and fixing it inside, I checked. I saw that I have 9 inches. And by the way, the material I used in covering it is 6 inches on a fold, which means it was 12 inches before fold. So 6 inches on a fold, 12 inches before fold, by the same length of 40. So I have fixed the three. This tutorial is very fast. I have fixed the three together. It is important that, because it's very big, you get somebody that can help you to hold that end so that you can braid. And another thing is that while you are braiding, don't braid it very tight. Don't braid it very tight. I'm just trying to show a process where you are the only one to do your work, so you can just tie it together, then before you look for a way to start to braid it. All right. And again, do not braid so tight, you know, those type of very tight things that we do. No, let your braiding just be free a little bit. Let it be a loose braid. That's the right word. For those people plaiting hair, they know what they mean by tight and loose braid. Let it be a loose braid. All right. So when you are done braiding, here is something very important. When you are done braiding, you know, the head circumference is between 22 to 24 for adults. So most likely we work with 22. All right. Once the material is stretchy, 22 will fit into both heads. Okay. So with that 22, we are going to make sure that this braid is not going around the head totally. If you do it like that, it will be inconvenient, it will be uncomfortable by the neck side. Okay, so you are just going to sew it at point 18. So you measure it and sew at 18 inches. So you take 18 inches long, balance it by the middle, so that you have extra one on the left, you have extra one on the right. When you balance it like that, you will not be able to um, braid both ends comfortably. So here it is, you sew it first. Okay, now right now I have secured the point where I am interested in, and the point I'm not interested in is what I'm losing now. Now, very importantly, you have to remove the fiber from the end, the part that you don't want, because don't cut the material. That one will be a mistake on your part, and this is the reason we have to get extra fabric. All right, so don't cut the material, but cut off what was inside and then braid it. The back of this oversized braided band is meant to be tiny so that it can be comfortable at the back. If you don't reduce it and you just take everything down like that, it will not be too good. It will be inconveniencing at the back. So it's very important that you make it, you see the way I'm doing it now, do it like that. Close, stop at point 18, remove all what you used to back it up, remove it, and then braid only the material. This is a metallic material, so it's somehow difficult for me to sew it. Okay, so you braid and then sew it neatly, both ends. So right now we'll check what we have in total, what we actually have in total, because after braiding now we have our length. Okay, I would like to ship something in that you see this ending part, you can decide to just uh cut it like this and then fix a fresh fabric that you just close into it and then attach an elastic band. So you want it to be a free size. Okay, but if you are not doing it like that, you can as well attach something to tie it. If you are not putting elastic band, you can attach handle to both ends so that it can be tied neatly. If you are not doing it like that as well, you can just wrap it to be the size of the wearer. Okay, so what I did was to wrap to be the size of the wearer. So this is it. You can see it's so big, is so big. When they say oversize, oversize is oversize. Don't allow anybody come to you that I want to make oversized braided band and then the next thing say abeg I no wan make it big. I will show you some pictures of it. Is oversized is oversized. It has to be oversized. Okay, so that's just it. So I'm just going to cross both ends together and then I will sew. When I sew, I just look for a way to make the ends where I cross it together neat. Of course, the one on the other side is not going to be rough. It's only this one that I'm sewing now that I'll look for a way to sit it properly and make sure that it's not rough at all. If need be, you might just take a bias, a blue bias, to just wrap around it. It will look like a style around it, like you embellished it. All right, and you are done. It's very fast to make. The only reason I brought this video is to explain the possible size that can be used. So this is the finishing of the work. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you very much. So right now, if today is the very first time you are discovering Creative Ends International, I hope you love what you saw. I hope you love what you are watching. If yes, please give us a thumbs up, I mean, and then hit on the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe. I will also be very glad if you can introduce your friends and loved ones to this channel. Thank you very much. I will see you in my next video. So for now, it's bye from my end. Do have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye.